Yeah, I'm expecting I'm figuring.
Kind of territory, you know, but if let's say they had their car up here, as soon as they walk.
Lieutenant Paul Rorrison, R-O-R-R-I-S-O-N. Tonight about 9:30, our officers and investigators were following up on a possible domestic violence situation at the 2800 block of Boston Avenue. While our officers were in this apartment complex, a Hispanic male with a bald head walked out of the apartment complex and confronted one of our officers who was out on the street. This suspect, or this person that contacted our officers, matched the description of a possible suspect in the investigation that our detectives were checking up on. For whatever reason, this subject decided to run. Our officers, fearing that he was a suspect in this felony crime that they were investigating, began to chase the suspect. The suspect then ran over here to the Boston on-ramps for southbound I-5. At that point, our officers stopped because of the traffic conditions here on the freeway. For whatever reason, this victim now ran down the on-ramp and then attempted to cross the southbound lanes of the I-5 freeway. He made it to the number 1 lane near the center divider, where he was struck by one vehicle, and then he was struck by about 2 to 3 other vehicles after that. He's been declared deceased at the scene. Right now, CHP is taking the lead in the accident investigation. Our traffic investigators are also doing a parallel report along with CHP. So at this point, we haven't identified the individual that was struck by the vehicles. The medical examiner is on the scene right now. We're trying to ascertain why this individual did run from us. We have determined, though, for sure that he was not involved in the initial investigation that our officers and detectives were conducting at the apartment complex at 2800 Boston.
It's got to be a tough situation for the drivers. I saw one of the people in the vehicle that hit him was a young kid.
The initial vehicle that struck the victim was an older gentleman along with a younger teenage boy that was in the car with him. He's obviously very shaken up. I mean, the car was pretty much totaled, and obviously a traumatic event for them also, knowing that they struck an individual on the freeway. And then there was another 2 to 3 vehicles that also hit the victim as he was laying in the freeway.
Do we have any idea how long traffic is going to be shut down? I can imagine this is going to be a few hours.
Well, yes, right now CHP is conducting investigation along with our traffic units. We did open up the number 3 and 4 southbound lanes of the 5, so it's not completely shut down, but these investigations usually take a couple hours, and we'll issue a SIG alert for that.